In this video, I'm gonna create the most difficult sneakers I've ever made. In my hands, I have two different type of turfs. I have a short grain turf and a really long one. These are gonna create the panels for the upper of the Jordan. So all the base panels, like the toe box and the mid panels, are gonna be the short turf, and then the long turf is gonna be all the other pieces. Now I gotta figure out how to trace this all, cut it up, and stitch it together without messing it up, because I have no idea the approach we're gonna be taking. In my recent videos, I pushed the boundaries, creating all clear Dunks, Jordans, and Air Force Ones, but this one is taking it to a whole new level. Because when I say I have no idea how to make this, I'm meaning it. So the approach I'm taking with these sneakers are, first of all, I need my patterns, and second, I'm gonna be tracing it on the bottom of the turf. I'm gonna trace it all out with paint. So with further ado, let's start tracing out these pieces. So I'm halfway cutting through all these materials, and they pretty much are the same on the back side. They're just rigid, and that's pretty much for them to stay on the ground, but these are going on some shoes. Now, as you can tell, there's a big difference between the long and the short. Obviously, it's shorter, but there's a lot more per capita in that space compared to this. This is more like spread out, as well as being longer, obviously. And I can tell on the sides, on the ridges, that there's not as much turf, just because the nature of cutting it, not being a lot of turf, like per that area. It's gonna look a little bit thin on the sides, but I think that's gonna help for like stitching. I think it's gonna be a lot easier for stitching, but also what I'm worried about is we gotta make it look clean. I don't want it to just have like a stitch, but you have like an indent where the stitch would go. So that's something that I gotta worry about, something that I have to like focus on to make sure it doesn't mess up. But they're coming out really good. I mean, this is such a crazy idea. So the preparation for the sneaker has taken a lot longer than I thought, from tracing to cutting and even prepping it, because a lot of the turf is falling out on the edges where you cut, so you just got to make sure there's enough turf on there for it to look cool. But so far it's coming out great. But comment down below, let me know if I should go with a white check on each side. It would definitely pop, maybe even make it look like a golf ball. Even though we aren't going for the golf ball or like the golfing theme, it's gonna end up looking like a golfing theme. So let me know if that'll be cool. But I mean, the preparation, I don't even know where to start, because even though though the materials are all cut out, I don't know how they're gonna stitch together. I don't know what we're gonna do for the liner because we gotta make it soft. We can't just have all those rubber ridges like rubbing on your foot. So this is a very complex build. We're gonna finish it up tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Check this video out right here. Bloop.